Hello YouTube, this is Quantum Fear and welcome to another one of my videos. This is a Mass Effect video. This is a bronze match. I usually play bronze mostly when silver when I got some friends with me. So I hope you enjoy this. This is me with a Turian Sentinal. So let's get this match going and you can see what happens. So here we are, the thing starts. So as a Sentinel, I maxed out, let's see here, I maxed out my 3 main abilities and kind of waffled between Turian Veteran and Fitness. And in this particular case, I'm using the Avenger Rifle. Yeah, I know the Avenger generally, I haven't, before the challenges came out, that's really why I'm using the M8 Avenger. I really hadn't used it in a really long time, and it's not a bad little rifle. It sucks through the ammo pretty quick, but I do okay with it, and so I was pretty happy with it. In this case, I don't know any of these people. This is purely a random match, and for those of you wondering, this is sped up a tiny bit, just to make it a little quicker so you don't have to sit through the entire thing so much. But I feel that the speed isn't too bad of an increase to really take away from the overall effect. So right here I'm looking for bad guys. I am horrible at being in the right place to get to the bad guys. So I, more often than not, I'm running around trying to find people. I'm also a vast believer in the the mission takes precedence, so you generally won't find me running around killing people when a mission is to be had, unless I see someone taking care of it. So right here, there's a Sentinel right there with a shield, so I take him out with an overload. And I'm really kind of stupid here, because I don't take cover. Would have been better if I had taken cover and fought from a side, that way they couldn't have really seen me. The problem is right now my Sentinel is, I think he's level 17 at this point, and so at that point, especially on bronze, you can really survive a lot. So I tend to be overly aggressive. When I show you the silver matches I do, you'll see that my aggressiveness is much more curtailed. Grab kills, probably one of the more cooler things in this game, I find. Although the bad guys are awful good about backing up when I get there and I try to get a grab kill. This part I find very soldiery. I smash the guy, jump over, and nonchalantly walk away from an exploding grenade. So now again, searching for more bad guys here. I do with the new head bonus mechanics for the higher up bad guys. I tend to make a practice of aiming higher, so basically aiming for the head on any bad guy. Here's really what I get pretty dumb. I come up here, see these guys, and for some reason I go right to there's at least 4 guys there, plus and more keep showing up, and somehow this kind of shows you what the bronze is like. I actually managed to make it through. I was very impressed with myself, although probably it was a teammate there that probably saved my butt more than once.
That's all of them. Good work. Enemy is regrouping. Here they come.
Another thing you'll find me do is on bronze you get your ammo back automatically. On silver you don't. So I make a habit of going to get, even on bronze, going to get more ammo. Especially with guns I know, like the M8 here, the Striker rifle's another good one. Always have to, the Falcon. Always have to go get more ammo for those guys. They run out like nobody's business. One thing I really do like about this game is how
Enemy forces at half strength.
much of a individual squad, much of a squad thing it is. It's not how good can you do. While that is, you know, some factors, as how good can you can the squad do. So, you know, and the way they do that is basically by sharing points. So if someone ends up getting 50 kills, they get the diamond, or get the medal, that's good for them. But everybody gets the point, say 1,000 points for that medal, which I think is really terrific. And it really makes, for me, it makes this game better, more enjoyable anyway than like other first shooters. We're strictly you know, how many kills did I get versus you. Even the team ones are more like, how well did I do in my team, you know? And this one is, you're all a team, you're just taking on the computer and you know, have at it, which I thoroughly enjoy. And I know a few of the people that I've talked to, they, you know, not that I don't mind like games like Halo and Battlefield and Modern Warfare. It's just this kind of more in line with me. Maybe it's because I'm not great at it, so I can't like go house on people, but I don't know. I find it, you know, more enjoyable when, you know, knowing that it's a team thing, and it really does emphasize team play too, because you can set up like tech bursts and things like that. And while some characters can do those on their own, like the adept can do biotic explosions by herself or by themselves. Specifically the human ones. But like the Sentinel here, he can trigger biotic or electrical or tech bursts, but he can't, and he can start them, but he cannot do both at the same time, which really makes him a good go-between. If, like, I think if you have like a group of like a half and half group. So, but again, those people would have to pay attention, and usually biotic and tech explosions are more of a matter of accident. Between team members than, you know, on purpose.
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping.
I'm not sure what happened there. There was a glitch in my recording, so I kind of had to cut it out. But to continue on, looks like that Nemesis though saved my life, because there's a Phantom right there, and those little girls are they are a pain in the tuchus. That's for sure. Yeah, so the challenge thing is actually kind of fun. You know, it gets you to use different guns than you normally would, and not to mention different character classes, which I think is probably the whole point. I know that there are some guns that are actually in it though, which is a little weird. Like I think it's the Mark II Argus, I believe. It's not actually in the game, or it's not actually part of any of that. So you can, and I've heard it's an okay gun. So maybe I haven't looked hard enough on the social site, which is pretty cool, by the way. You know, which that might be an oversight on their part. I don't know. And here, one of my, I wish they would give you, like, I wish when the person got the object, there was like a circle around them. So if you stayed in that circle, you know, you got points for defending, you know, because as it is, he gets points for bringing it home, which is fine. I wish I would have gotten points for, you know, for covering him, and that happens quite a lot in some of these games where you'll like spend the time covering, and I just wish there was, I don't know, some kind of game mechanic for that. One thing I've noticed since I play Silver on a regular basis, big guys like the Atlas there, even the Banshee, and maybe not so much the Praetorian right now because people really haven't learned how to deal with them yet. They become less of a, oh my god, what are we going to do, and more of a, you know, just something to overcome, as it were, to you know, just a, like, oh, okay, that's that, so let's go, you know, let's do this thing. Instead of yanking out, the first thing you do is, you don't necessarily yank out your missile launcher and, you know, blow out of its seat, which was the case for a good start of this multiplayer. That's how people dealt with them every single time. Someone pulled out a missile launcher, and people still do on the Silvers. I mean, because you got multiple ones coming at you, and that's when you got a big group like that, you really have to. So I think this is, oh, okay, yeah. So this is Extraction, Wave 11. a friend of mine has a theory, and I actually think it's a pretty good one, to be honest, is that just as soon as they say, hey, this is extraction, you need to run to the opposite side of the map from the extraction zone. The reason for this is that the PC, or the computer, basically says, hey, they're going to go over here, so we're going to spawn around that point. So you kind of end up being behind them. And then as they figure out you're not there, they kind of turn around and they come for you. And you can like hold them off for a bit, and then just within like 45 seconds, 30 seconds, depending on the map, you either, you know, if you're lucky enough to be a infiltrator, you go invisible and you just book it there, or you can actually manage to run right through guys. So you just kind of go right past them right there, and usually you end up pretty well. And I know that in like gold level matches and higher, that's how they do it. Is they're constantly moving. They don't find a defensive area and stay put. Yeah. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have a lot more footage to go through, so I will see you guys next time.